I do want the aesthetic of this podcast to be very blown out audio.
Yeah.
You try to play in your car and it just ruins it.
Matt, can you come over here and clap for us? In front of the camera.
Like right in front?
Like, do it like here. No,
What?
do it like
Like that?
Like, yeah.
Oh.
You said the best clapper we know.
Man, we need an applause or we'll feel subconscious. Nice, thank you.
Okay, sweet.
Awesome.
He's the man.
That's our clapper. Welcome back to the podcast.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
The Halloween episode.
Do you guys know what our costumes are?
Okay, you guys guess mine.
Is this like the audience, like it's a Dora thing? It's like we're gonna play music.
You guys guess.
It's Mario.
Good guess, dude. You got it. It's me.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
What's
Hey, guys.
I love when there's not a plot
what's
twist.
Karen?
Mario.
No, Luigi.
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 Yeah.
What else would I be?
After that haunted mansion, he decided to find God.
I
True.
see. I mean, if you're the sidekick for too long, you eventually find God. Like if you live your whole life wanting to save Princess Peach, and you're just regular old Italian and lonely, like eventually you have to do something else. you
Well, he
know?
doesn't want to save Peach his whole life. He wants to help his brother and fuck Daisy,
Who's Daisy?
his girlfriend.
Luigi has a girlfriend?
Yeah, she wears yellow.
She wears yellow. Oh, I do know that. Okay.
But also, you ever play Mario Land?
No.
It's like a Game Boy game.
Were you
and-
the one yelling at me about not knowing enough about Super Mario Galaxy?
No, I've never played
It's
that.
probably Micah.
It was probably Mike.
Yeah, Mike is weird.
I liked it when I played it as a kid, but he knew the trivia, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Joey, what's your costume?
Oh yeah.
I was on my way to a costume party and I didn't have one, and I stopped into Joker's Wild because I knew they'd have something for me. And it really took me a while. I was walking around the store, and it was all like mostly like kid stuff. There's a bunch of masks, but it was like, you know, like a Bernie Sanders mask, like a Vladimir Putin mask. Like I just don't want to make that much of a statement, but I also don't want to wear like some bullshit like clown thing. So I was in there for like 45 minutes, just like late for this party, and then I found this like bottom shelf just like hanging up. It was just a butt, and then I got a walrus mask to go with it, but the walrus mask had no eyes, so it was not worn. It's just it was the butt on the front all night.
Damn.
I have a little video we can stitch into the thing. I can show you guys later. It's fun.
Okay.
Perfect.
But,
Yeah, that's damn. It's funny to walk into a costume shop and just DIY that shit.
Yeah.
Just like, what do I have to work with here?
And the cashier was like a conspiracy theorist, but not like QAnon, like OG. Like she's like, soon, you know, you won't even have to use a credit card. You'll just wave your hand over because they're gonna chip all of us. You know, like this is awesome. This is the best Halloween ever.
That's awesome.
Some 60-year-old like libertarian.
That's true.
They gotta work somewhere, you know?
I guess.
Also, I just want to say my Mario Land trivia. It was in the 80s, and Mario saves Daisy. That was like her first appearance. So Luigi is dating like Mario's ex the whole time.
See, that's what I'm saying. He has
Awkward.
nothing of his own. He
Yeah,
needs
he's
to find
in his
God to.
brother's shadow. But I feel like everyone will find God eventually.
I think
You find God or he finds you.
Mario's a lot like Kanye, you know?
And who's Luigi?
I knew you were
No,
gonna go there.
no, what?
I
It
knew.
does- no. Mario is like Kanye is like Luigi, and Jay-Z is like Mario.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yep.
The whole finding God that was
Yeah.
the whole thing.
because like Luigi is always low key been cooler than Mario. Like he has a haunted castle.
And he jumps better than him.
He jumps better. He's
It's like the whole thing, they're like
more
Jumpman.
proportionate. Mario looks like like an Italian baby, like a
Yeah.
caricature of an Italian baby, like in like a political comic. Like when like Italians were immigrating to America, like a racist political comic, they would have drawn Mario. You know what I mean? Luigi almost looks like a guy.
No, I actually disagree. I disagree. I think Luigi looks like a crazy person. Like, no one has ever had a head like Luigi. Mario looks like he's a stereotype, but people have looked like him. Me. Don't I look like him, dude? I look like Mario right now. Try to make me look like Luigi, you have to bash my fucking head in.
Kieran would look
Yeah.
like Luigi in the same clothes.
He'd have to dye his hair.
Not the exact same.
Wow.
Also, yeah. Also, no, he
Alright,
can't do
green.
it. Because I'm not. I just shaved this. I didn't do anything. Like, I just looked like Mario.
This
You
is the
don't look
first
like-
time I'm noticing that you shaved your
Oh
beard.
yeah, I shaved it for it.
Every time I've seen you since you shaved it, you've been wearing the Mario costume, and that just took
Yeah.
up way more.
You're just like, oh, that's Mario.
Yeah,
Where's Matt? I haven't seen him in a week.
yeah.
God damn. You know what? I had a bag of off-brand Takis the other day. You know, Takis.
Yeah.
Tacos?
No.
You know, a wrapped chili tortilla snack. And I didn't look, but I was like, because I was laying down, because I couldn't look. But I was just reaching in the bag, and I grabbed one, and I was like, oh my God, like this Taki is so big. And then I looked at it, and it wasn't that big. And I was like,
I'm lost in this story. Was it big or was it?
it wasn't that big, but I was holding it, and I was like, damn, that feels really big. And then I kind of like had a flashback like to when I was a baby. And like you feel something like like everything's so small.
You had like sensory memory. Of,
Yeah.
like touching it.
I was like, whoa.
Everything was big when you were a baby. It's like you ever go to your elementary school?
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
That's
Like,
the only
Yeah.
reference
The
I have for
cubbies?
that. Yeah.
the cubbies. I swear to God, I was like, this used to be taller than me, and now
Yeah.
it's like to here.
Right.
Oh my God.
I don't have that. Like I've never like touched something and that's happened. But going back to like an elementary school, definitely.
Also, one time
Yeah.
there was this huge hill that I rode my scooter down once, and it was like a near death experience.
Yeah.
Like I had to like dive onto someone's lawn, and then a couple of years later I went back there, and it was like the least steep hill you've ever been on in your whole life. It was like a 1/4 mile long down, and like the elevation was like nothing.
Yeah.
But it was so scary.
You were just you couldn't. You had bad coordination.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I was just like, I was like, oh my God, I can't handle this. I'm gonna fuck it up. I also just want to say, I want to thank our audience here. We got a live audience right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We love them.
Should we say your full name or no? You want to do that?
That's confidential.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't dox him.
Yeah. We got Beep over there.
We love beep.
Yeah.
Dude, babies are so crazy.
Do you see him a lot? I
No.
haven't seen a baby in a while.
I also haven't
I've
seen
seen them from afar. I haven't seen a baby up close in like months.
People bring like newborn babies to the bar.
They-
Yeah.
To celebrate.
Yeah,
Just-
like either in their hands or in a stroller, and they just like leave them like next
Leave
to
them at the bar?
You know, like they don't tend to them. Like it's a very loud place in there. Like the music is loud. There's like people talking, and it's dark. And the babies weirdly I haven't seen one cry. There's been at least 3 or 4 in the past like 6 months, and they just chill out.
That's trauma.
For reference,
Yeah, probably.
you work at a bar, Joey,
No, I live.
right?
yes, I do.
I feel like I don't know exactly what we've said in the first two, but I feel like we have not said anything about who we are at all. It's like,
Yeah.
I think it's better like that.
when are we gonna cover the basics?
When are we gonna do some
I
autobiography?
already know a lot about Mario.
That's true.
No, they don't. What do you know about Mario?
Personally,
No, what does anyone know about Mario? He jumps.
Lawrence,
he-
Lenny, and a brother named Luigi.
I can't believe you said somebody has looked like Mario.
What?
He's like 3 feet tall.
No,
and
he's
5
not.
feet
No,
wide.
you're talking about Mario without the mushroom, dude. Which is like that's not even human. Like,
No, Mario with the mushroom is more proportionate.
no, Mario with the mushroom, yeah, is a human being. People have looked like that.
With?
Yeah, with the mushroom.
That's
He's
what I'm
not a
saying.
child- yeah,
We're agreeing.
yeah. But imagine a Luigi without the mushroom, dude. That is like that baby needs to be killed.
He just has a big chin.
No, when he's a baby.
What?
Like when baby Luigi, when he doesn't have the mushroom,
I don't-
his head is like equal to his body.
I don't know about the babies.
Bro, look it up. No, like when you open up Mario, you start the game.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't have a mushroom, you're small. One hit will end you.
You gotta be more clear. It's Baby Luigi is a whole other character.
Right.
But that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, but that's not Baby Luigi. That's just small
He's
Luigi.
a baby to me.
This is going great.
Every time you start a new Mario game, you stupid little baby.
The other week I had a dream about Kieran.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I had two. I had two in a row.
You've been saving this.
Yeah, because I've actually been meaning to not tell you this.
Oh
I told
my
you the first one I had, but then I
God.
had another one the next day, which is really
That was me.
crazy.
right,
It's like
what
a
happened?
dream. So a lot of it's like fuzzy, but I remember it was at a sleepover. It was at like my house, but like it wasn't my house. It was like
Oh, you told me about this.
I told you about this. You should cut that.
So tell me about your dream.
So we're having like a sleepover, and I think there's other people there, but me and Kieran are sleeping next to each other, and like face to face, like we're in a sleeping bag on the floor, just looking at each other, and then like my mom comes and like gives us like we all requested like one thing, and my mom gives me like a copy of Catcher in the Rye. And like, and like another book too, but I don't know what it was. But it's like the same color of like the orange and white, like mass market paperback. And she was like, "Oh, here you go." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. I really needed this." And then she gives Kieran a snake, a really thin snake. But instead of like giving it to him, she like puts it down his throat. So it's like all the way down into like his chest. It's like deep in there. And I'm like, damn, I hope Kieran's okay. But he looked like pretty content. Like he's like, yeah, I'm good. So then we go to sleep, and I wake up and Kieran is choking to death on the snake. It's like, and then I'm like, oh shit, I have to do something. Like Kieran's like seizing, so then I reach into his throat and pull it out.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't like, he's not like, oh thanks. He just like goes back to sleep. But it's like I know I saved him, and that was my dream.
That was like a very biblical feeling.
Was the snake alive?
I don't know. It felt like a fake plastic snake, but I think it was real.
Crop snake.
You know what I
And
mean?
she was just like, "Here, let me give this to you," and then
Yeah.
reached her hand down my throat.
No, it felt more like she was like dangling it, and it almost just fell in that way. Like, it wasn't like a forceful thing, but it went far down.
That's
You were up for it. Like you didn't know that you couldn't handle it.
She baby birded him.
Yeah, but like all tucked in. Like,
Jesus.
That's insane. I
Yep.
love that she gave you Catcher in the Rye. That's the funniest
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
For
We
you?
I
all
like that
book.
Damn,
I also like that.
I like that book. Do you like it, Karen?
Yeah, I loved it.
No, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
What's your favorite part?
Kieran, did you read the Goosebumps books as a kid?
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys have a favorite Goosebumps book?
Slime.
I like the lake, the camp, like the camp when they're afraid of the bottom of the lake.
Not the amusement park one, right?
No.
Okay. I like the masked one.
I also,
Both of them.
one was good.
Halloween night, I rewatched the Goosebumps TV show just to find the mask episode. It was awesome.
It's so good.
That was some good filmmaking.
I used to worry that would happen to me
Like
all the time.
children's film, like children's stuff, but it's terrifying. We should be doing that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should. This podcast
What do you
should
think
be
this
for
podcast
scared
is?
kids. I mean, kids would be scared of us, I think.
I think
Yeah,
so.
dude.
All
I'm Mario,
together.
dude. Dude, do you think a kid would be hyped to see Mario or like scared? Like that shouldn't happen. You're,
Well, if they saw Mario with a priest, they'd probably be like, "Whoa."
are they friends? But I feel like there's an age gap where like the little kids when they see someone dressed up as like a character they like at Disneyland or something, they're just like, dope, like that's them. And then it gets to an age where they're like, what the fuck, that's not them.
Right,
Yeah.
and when they start to
They
realize,
figure it out.
Yeah.
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, they're like, no way, that's not Gaston, that's just some guy. They get pissed.
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
There goes our
Done
audience.
Bye, buddy. Miss you. There goes our audience.
Dang.
So
Yeah. Anyways, guys. Joey, do you have any crazy dreams lately?
I just want to say I've had more, but I'm not going to tell him. I had one yesterday.
About me?
No, not about you.
Can you share?
No, it wasn't even that weird. It was just a girl from my high school was just walking around campus. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And then we talked for a couple minutes, and she was like, have you figured out how to like not feel like your friends hate you all the time?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then that was it. But it was nice seeing her. She's chill.
Damn.
But it was like she had a bunch of books in her hand, like she goes here or something. She doesn't.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. I don't talk to her that much, but she's chill.
That's cool.
For like the last like 10 years, I've always known him in a dream, and it's kind of ruined dreams for me a little bit.
Yeah, but can you control them like Lucid?
No.
Oh.
I just can't like.
That is horrifying.
It's a weird halfway thing.
You're just like walking. You can't control it.
Yeah, like I can't emotionally invest in any experience or like conversation I have in a dream because I know it's bullshit, but I can't pick what I'm gonna do. I just get frustrated and then I wake up.
I never control them or know I'm in them. I barely even remember them. Like I've remembered a bunch in the past week, which is very strange. Like for the night I had the Kieran dream.
Changes.
What you say?
Man's is going through changes.
Maybe I don't know what it means, but like the night I had the Kieran one, I know I definitely had like 3 of them, but that was like the only one I remembered.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
hate
a weird
that.
feeling. You wake up and you're like, I just
Yeah.
had that was a lot of things.
But
I did.
I usually don't have that. Like I've never had that before. Where I've remembered like, I've only remembered one, but I know I had more.
Dude, I've woken up like so many times, just like feeling like oh my god, I have so much stuff to do. Like I have so many responsibilities, and then I wake up and I'm just like, whoa, like I need to do. I was just mayor. What do I?
Oh,
now I'm not, but I don't remember the dreams, so I just feel like I don't know.
Stressed.
Do you ever recur
Yeah.
dream where you're the mayor?
Do you ever
I
dream
might.
that you're Dogmere?
That I'm Dogmere?
Yeah.
That I'm a dog and mare?
Do you not remember this, Kieran? This is your pitch.
Yeah, but I didn't pitch that I was a dog and a mare.
No, but it's not you, but it's your story. You ever
Oh,
dream
yeah.
that's you. Can you talk about Dogmere?
Yeah. I just think, it's 2022. Women have a ton of rights. Men have a ton of rights.
Are we pro or anti-rights?
No, we're pro rights.
Nice.
The,
Hear him out.
the
Hear him
point
out.
is,
Hear him out. He's not finished.
here's like,
I didn't like the start.
okay, so like a graph over time, like rights are going up. Everyone's getting rights. Rights are being handed out in the street. So why can't we give rights to dogs?
Oh, I like where this went.
Right?
Yeah. dog
So
rights.
yeah, and I had a modest proposal. You ever hear of it?
No.
It's just like a silly poem thing where in Ireland during the famine, someone made a letter and it was like, just eat your babies. It's so much easier. Haha, classic satire. So we had to make a modest proposal and I was like, I think dogs should be able to be mayor. I think dogs should be able to drive. I think we should just give dogs a ton of rights. If they don't want to use them, that's fine, but they should have all these rights. And yeah, I wrote like a big paper about it, and then we all had to present our papers in class, and everyone else's was like, yeah, well, for my proposal, I'm going to make LGBTQ rights essential. I'm going to, equality for all races and genders. And I was like, I think dogs should have rights.
Question. So, but the assignment was based off of satire.
Correct.
So people were satirizing LGBTQ rights. They're like, "Oh, I guess the gays can have rights."
I don't know.
That's such like a weird.
Well, they were
school
I think-
assignment thing that would happen.
Yeah, I think they were like satirizing more like we don't have these rights, and then yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Wouldn't it be crazy if we were treated like humans? I think that's the bet. Like as soon as
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, as soon as you told me Dogmere last year, I was like, that should be like a series.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as soon as I heard that, I would imagine it's like an owner and his dog are the main characters, and like somehow the dog gets like nominated
right.
for the ballot of mayor, and then the dog has to become mayor.
Yeah.
And then it's like I just imagine like the dude is like anti dog rights. Like he loves his dog.
Yeah, that's
but
the
but
conflict.
the dog is like, we're getting all our fucking rights, and I just imagine a scene of like there's like a protest of like fuck dogs, and then the guy has like a sign, and then Dogmere walks by and they lock eyes like they used to know each other. I imagine it being like 3 seasons, and eventually the guy comes around. I think it should be developed.
I forgot about that pitch.
I
That's
think
a
it will.
damn
I
good
feel like the
pitch.
guy should die,
No,
and
no,
then the dog should find peace with it.
I don't think so. No, I think it's.
The dog has to put down his owner.
I don't know about that. I think it's fucked up. I feel like it's bad for it's like the dog to be like, oh, now that we have rights, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, you know, like because I imagine
Planet
the
of the
dogs.
Apes.
I haven't seen Planet of the Apes. What's that about? You talking about the old
The
one?
story you're telling says switch out the dogs with monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
damn! Fuck! They did this already.
Except also Mark Wahlberg and the Statue of Liberty
he's
is
in one
buried
of
on a
them.
beach.
I saw on one of the DVDs I had growing up. It had a trailer for like the box set of the original movies.
Yeah.
So I've seen that a lot, and it freaked me the fuck out. Because have you ever seen how they looked in those movies?
Yeah.
They're scary, dude.
In the original?
Yeah, in the originals. They like got all this crazy monkey makeup.
Yeah,
and
dude.
it's like, and they all got like guns and shit, and they got like outfits on and shit. It's scary. It freaked me out.
Yeah.
Do you remember like? I feel like I have a couple DVDs growing up that I remember like all the trailers. Like I had a DVD. I don't even remember what the DVD was, but I remember it had back to back. It had the Peter Pan 2003 trailer with Plots by Coldplay on it, and then also the Shrek 2 trailer.
That's pretty funny. Damn.
Like the one where they're in the carriage and then Donkey is moving forward the whole time and he makes like his noise. Remember that?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch that. Do you remember any DVD trailers?
No, but I had that disposable camera. I went to CVS to get it developed, and I didn't know what to expect. I just thought I was gonna give them my camera, and they were gonna give me the photos for it. I gave them my camera, and they said it was gonna take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then when I go back there and get it, they're gonna give it to me on a DVD or like a CD.
Yeah.
I don't have
I have a DVD drive.
Okay.
I can get it for you. But
yeah, but like, isn't that like, why didn't they just give it to me on VHS? Like, isn't that so silly?
DVD doesn't lose quality. If you're putting photos on it, it's fine.
I think
Yeah,
Kieran's
but-
saying that both are obsolete.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's-
like
it's
it's
not, though.
so obsolete.
It is.
People
Like,
have
why
drives.
can't I come in with a USB drive?
Consoles
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have disk drives
But what
anymore.
about,
Cars don't have disk drives
Why don't they just
anymore.
give it to you physical, too?
Yeah,
But that's like 'cause
When
think-
I've taken them to a disposal to a pharmacy, they give me the physicals too.
how quickly?
2
Week?
weeks.
What's up
Yeah.
with 1 hour photo then?
Yeah.
Is that like
I think
why
that's-
that's fancy? Because it's like where you can get your photos in 1 hour.
I don't know. Well, that's probably with like an SD card or something, right?
Well, no, because they've had that for a long. There's like that Robin Williams movie.
Yeah.
Is there a pedophile?
What?
Isn't he a pedophile in that? I haven't seen it.
Is it called 1 hour photo?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
But
I
I
saw
think,
the one where it's never mind.
just a movie about this?
yeah, I think he's a pedophile. But it's like the thing is they have like places like that, and they're titled like they're called 1 hour photo because I think it's like you can give your shit and they give it to you in an hour. And they've had
Is
that
it
for, like,
funny
a long
or is it
time.
a drama?
It's like a drama. It's not funny. It's not a Robin Williams funny comedy. It's like he's like,
He's like, all right, guys, I was just the genie. Let's
no.
this whole
fucking do
kid
this."
audience I have
Yeah.
now. Let's scare the shit out of them.
I think he like takes like this kid. I think he keeps like photos of kids and shit.
Oh.
Because like you can take people's photos. Like you can
And he
get
just
them at
goes
the
to
copy.
CVS a lot?
No, he
or-
works there. Like he's like the guy that works there. So like people give him their photos, and he'll like keep some of them
Oh,
Oh.
and like
interesting.
look at them. I think. I know there's a scene where he gives a kid, he like hands him a toy of a character from Evangelion. And it's really funny because the kid is like, "Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite guys," and in reality, it's like a monster villain that shows up in the movie that's like rated R. So there's no way this kid has seen this. Like, and also they like murder one of the main characters. Like, it's not a hero, dude. Figure your shit out. You're about to get fucking molested by Robin Williams. Like, figure it out.
Get your life together.
Yeah, watch Evangelion if you're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Also, why are they selling Evangelion toys in America? It's weird.
I don't know, man.
Um,
It's a good show, I heard.
yeah, I love it, dude. I just watched this movie directed by the guy who made it. It was very strange.
Have you seen Akira yet?
Yeah, I saw it when I was young. I saw it when I was like 12.
Cool.
What about you, Kieran? Have you seen Akira?
Nope.
Kanye loves it. Should we talk about Kanye?
Kanye loves it?
Probably not.
We can talk about Kanye. I just don't want
He's-
to talk about what everybody's been talking about.
I mean, yeah, like it's messed up that he's saying anti-Semitic shit. He is mentally ill.
Guys, Kanye has been canceled from our show
Yeah.
due to his recent comments.
I'd have Kanye on.
Yeah,
Kanye
do
wants
you
to
think
come
we can
on.
get him?
I feel like it would be a bad sign because Kanye's only on like the worst podcast recently. Like it's on like the
I
only people that
know.
host him are like really bad, like
Dude.
Lex Friedman.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Lex. Like,
Dude, what is it with like celebrities, like big celebrities going on the shittiest podcasts?
well, for Kanye, it's like Lex is like the only one that would host him because everyone else is like,
yeah, but he was
no.
on that other one a while ago.
What, the Drink Champs one?
Probably.
But he knows those guys. What was bad about that is that he's known like Nori for so long, and Nori like uploaded that, where it's like, how do you not understand that this is like an episode? Like, why would you air this? Like, this does nothing but hurt the character of your friend.
Well, what about that podcast guy who interviews like people in gangs and then they like die?
Yeah.
That guy's fucked
the no
up.
jumper guy or
Yeah.
the DJ Academics?
No jumper.
What about him?
He's just messed up. Like,
Oh, you're saying it's like the same, like spotlighting like violence and promoting it is like the same as
Yeah.
is like giving the shine to like a person who's having like a bipolar episode.
yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah.
Dang.
I feel like we should go more light.
We need more light.
We have plenty of
No, I mean lighthearted.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We're at 2 minutes on the timer. If we want to switch the SD card now,
Yeah, let's do that.
and then we can kind of switch it up.
Word.
Part 2.
We got actually nothing.
do the ad in between.
Yeah, do the ad read.
I do think we should have like messages from our sponsors, but the sponsors cannot be like incorporated companies. It's just people.
The only sponsor we can have is
That'd be funny. And we're back.
Do you want to keep the headphones on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt, do you want the headphones?
No, I just meant like we just like cut and it's like Kieran's got the headphones on.
Yeah.
I had them on before.
Hey, you did?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, he's been rocking
I
them.
didn't notice that. You crazy.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
So, have you guys been having spooky? What's the spookiest dreams you guys have ever had?
Snake rats. It
Snake
was in my house and my family was watching TV and I was like crawling around on the floor, like I couldn't really move well, and I was looking at the walls and there was like these like large shadowy impressions from the inside of the wall. Like I could see there was like something moving around on the wall, and it was these like long rats with like big shoulders and like little like man arms, but like still like fur, but like their arms weren't like proportional to their body like the way that normal rat limbs are. But it was like, anyways, like long like 4 foot like rats, like snakes, just like crawling around on the walls and like on the floor in my house. I was trying to get rid of them or like get my family out of the house. That was a weird like.
Were you trying to do one of those first, or were you just like frantically like get out? Wait, no.
I mean, I was just like staring at, like I was overtaken with fear by just the shapes in the walls for a minute, because like I didn't get what they were. Then once I realized like what was going on, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was like a weird kind of recurring dream I was having for a while.
You've had that more than once?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
Jesus.
And then I was telling somebody else about it, and they were like, "So like ferrets?" I was like, "I mean, kind of."
Like snake rats? Oh,
I just sound like an idiot who's like never heard of it.
Oh my god.
But ferrets are just like smelly. Snake rats are scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I've never seen a snake rat, but damn.
What's yours?
I had this one dream where I woke up in my house, and like my bedroom is like at the top of those stairs, and it was one of those dreams where like you wake up in your dreams, so you're just like, oh, this is real life.
Yeah.
So I woke up and I was like, whatever, I'm tired. I opened my door and I looked downstairs, and first of all the lights are off. And I just looked downstairs, and there's a human-sized ketchup bottle and mustard bottle at the bottom of the stairs. and they're like, come on downstairs.
Oh
Like,
shit!
what are you doing up there?
Do they have mouths?
No, but they're kind of like walking, like waddling, like,
Yeah.
and they're not, but they're saying stuff, but they don't have mouths. And yeah, and then I just went back in my room and
Their
I woke
nostrils
up.
aren't squeezing.
That'd be funny. No,
It's
that
like their
was-
voice is like it sounds like a voice, but it also sounds like when like you're squeezing like an empty ketchup. I was like,
Oh my god.
One
Yeah,
of
that
them,
was
like,
crazy.
The guy keeps coughing. He coughs out ketchup.
gross.
They have sometimes an empty ketchup bottle will have like a death rattle cough like
Oh, yeah.
squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a spooky dream in a while. I mean, I don't really have spooky dreams.
I
I think
didn't-
I just have like fucking the most anxious thing. Like I haven't had like a spooky thing like ooh I'm scared. Like the only thing I can think of is one time I had this dream a couple years ago where it was like every time I died I started over. It's like I wake up and I'm like in my bathroom and I jump up, but like I like slide up somehow. Like I'm not like it's physically impossible for me to do. But I get up and then all of a sudden my dad is trying to kill me. Like and my dad has never tried to kill me, so I don't know what that's about. But it's like
Right.
he tries to like stab me in the chest, and like he's like at the door, he's about to break in, and sometimes he would, and he'd stab me, and I'd die and restart. But then it happened a bunch of times. But then one time I jumped out the window of my bathroom, and it's like it's like
Broke the simulation.
no, it was like Russia. It was like snowy outside and shit. So I like jump
You
out.
escape from your dad and you're fighting in the Ukraine.
I like jump out after a couple times, and I like just start running, and then I'm running and running and running, and then I get to this big like open snowy field, and all of a sudden, this is like way into the dream. Like I've had the kill and repeat over and over.
Yeah.
And then like way into the dream, I escape, and then I get to this mountain or this like thing of hills, and over the hills, there's I swear to God, a bunch of Wookiees fucking standing there, and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? So I go like hang out with them and go where they're going and shit. And then we eventually get like to all these like it's like Russia, like, and then we get to all these like houses, like warehouses and shit. And then like my dad shows up and kills me, and then I have to start over. And I think I woke up after like one of those afterwards. I was like, no, but other than that, it's just like that and like falling sometimes, you know.
When I was younger, it was more common to have a dream, not like that, where it's like I'm dying and stuff, but where the dream is so interesting that I kind of like when I wake up, I wish I could like finish what I was doing in the dream.
I didn't wish I could finish that, but I did feel like we were gonna find like the Wookiees were gonna find something, and
Yeah.
I didn't get to go with them on the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, like my dreams are not like that interesting anymore, you know, not
Yeah.
like that in depth.
Yeah, sometimes it's just me seeing someone and saying hi and shit, which is crazy. Like it's crazy that's like I
Dude,
I don't
yeah.
even know that much about you, but that I do. Like you know what I mean?
Dude, isn't yeah.
Like I made you up.
Yeah.
You were there. And
Dude,
you were
I
like,
was
just
in,
like
I
you.
was in your head.
But you didn't say a damn thing. But that's also like you. Sometimes you're just quiet.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy when you have a conversation with someone in a dream and then you wake up and you're like, remember that conversation? And they're like,
No.
what?
Have you done that before?
They're like, we're not married.
Have you done that before? Have you actually thought you've like talked to someone and you haven't?
Probably, yeah.
I feel like I haven't done that.
I'm like in between where it will happen a lot, but I can tell like I don't remember that the conversation was a dream, but I know that I shouldn't. It's something that I shouldn't bring up with them. Like when I'm speaking to them in real life, like I'm like recalling the conversation that we had, but I'm like, oh, they don't want to hear about that. And then like halfway through the real conversation, I'm like, oh, that's because the other one didn't happen. That's why I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, is this a dream right now?
No. Do you ever get deja vu?
Yeah, all the time.
I got it I got it last time I was here.
Really?
Yeah, like when we were in your room, like during your Halloween party,
Yeah.
like all of a sudden I was like, I've fucking been here. Like, of course I
Really?
have been in your room.
I
but
also
was,
got
like,
it during Kieran's
everything.
Halloween party.
Yeah. I
Whoa.
was like, I was like, something about like me wearing this right now and like
What-
everybody in here.
What were you looking at specifically that kind of like
It was as soon as your like friend came in, I forgot her name.
Hannah?
Yeah, as soon as like she came in and started like talking, I was like, I've fucking been here. which is great. I've only seen her like once before. It wasn't like that had happened that way. Like no way.
Damn.
But that happened, and I like turned to like Micah or Evan. I was like, "Fuck, this has happened." And Micah's like such a funny guy where he's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And it's like it's a deja vu. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Joey? What was your experience?
I was just in here and I was like getting it kind of hard. It's just it's
Yeah.
such like a weird.
I just hate you.
Yeah. It feels like a singular moment like starts it, but it's also like it's like you can't pick any detail of like why.
Yeah, it's like
It's like overwhelming.
it's a physical like it's similar like to nausea, like not that it makes you feel sick, but it's like it's something about like your balance and like how you're like looking at the room and stuff, like you're like I can feel like my pupils like dilating, like I'm like whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn.
Do you ever have like a rack focus in real life with like your eyes?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I feel like I haven't had that much, but I remember one time in like gym class.
You
we
can
just,
do it
like,
right now.
walking-
Hearing to me, the depth.
I guess, but no, this was like I remember this very well. Whereas like we were just walking outside and there's a bunch of like trees. We were just like, doing laps, and then one time I looked up at the trees, and then all of a sudden it felt like fucking like whoosh, like fucking it went crazy, and I was like, oh my god, I'm insane. And then I was like, yo, to my friend, and he did it, and the same thing happened, and I was like, I'm a fucking genius. Like this
What
shit works.
happened?
Like I just looked up at the trees, and then all of a sudden it was like the trees like got like further away. Like it was like crazy. It's never happened to me before with trees, like before or since, but I remember it very vividly.
That's cool.
Nothing else about that day mattered at
There's
all.
probably like a weird like lighting thing.
Maybe I gotta go back.
Maybe like the shadow made you think the tree was closer than it was, so you were like.
I don't know. It was so bright out.
Mm.
It was really weird.
You ever like when you were a kid, look at the sun with your eyes closed, and then when you open it, everything's blue.
I think it's more green for me. You mean like
I
when
saw
you see the
orange.
outline? You mean like when you see the outline afterwards?
No, it's
Like-
like a
You
a
just
tint.
close your eyes.
Like you know, like the Bourne movies, like the Jason Bourne movies, how everything's like a little blue.
Yeah.
It's like you get a blue filter on it if you
Oh.
just stare at the sun with your eyes closed.
Well, I'm thinking of two things. Where there's one where really sunny days, you go back into school after recess, and then everything would be green tinted for me. But then also, it's like when you look at the sun, then you like close your eyes, you have like the outline of where it was, but it's like it's colored.
Oh, I know both of those things, but
but they're
that's
both
not what
green for me. Like I was
interesting.
doing that with that light, and it's like I see like a dot of green right now.
Cool. I know
You
people
have
try
that?
to people like push on their eyeballs to try to get
Oh,
that like
yeah.
sun effect on
You ever
purpose.
do that and you see stars?
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time when I was little. I haven't done that in so long, but I would fucking, I swear to God, I'd go like this and press in until it hurts. And
Jesus.
you see fucking stars.
You do an MRI on your brain and there's just like two little dents
Dude,
where you
you
can
should
push
try
your
it.
eyeballs in.
I like, just doing that feeling, like I haven't felt that in so long, but I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
It works, dude.
Yeah, you're like looking around, it's like static electricity.
Yeah.
Kieran's like, you
Yeah,
guys
dude.
are crazy.
Dude, it works. I have to go a little harder. I only started to see a few, but I used to do that so much.
A few?
Yeah, like it starts and you see some, and the harder you go, the more you see.
All right.
Close your eyes, see
I
your
think it is-
future.
I think it is just like your eyes rolling back in your head, but it's like you can see shit back there.
Okay.
Dude, sorry. Sorry for going too crazy on the pod. You can't handle me.
You guys ever hear voices? No, I'm kidding.
Nah,
Oh my god.
I never have.
Sometimes I think I hear voices because my AirPods are so good that I have to like take them off. Like I'll just be in my room with the door closed, but then like you know the song has so many different little sounds, and I'm like, "What'd you say?" It's like
Yeah.
there's no one home.
I haven't had this recently, but sometimes it'll be like for a period of time, it'll happen a lot. I'll hear my name a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
definitely hear something. Hey, Matt. And it's like, there is a lot of people named Matt, but it's not that, like, no one has said anything. Like, I'll look around and no one has said Matt to anyone.
I get that a lot at work because there's a lot of like ambient noise around.
Yeah.
So just so like if I get sleepy, I'll just start to like hear my name.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like someone be like ordering a drink for me, and I'm like, one time I thought I was really going crazy because I thought someone was ordering something from me, and I was like, and I thought I saw like a little mouse like run, and then but then I looked and it was gone, and I was like, oh, I'm like actually this is it, like there was this is a moment in life where it's like there was before and then there's after, because after this I'm gonna be actually insane, but turns out we just actually had mice.
Also, I feel like
God.
this summer I had a period where I kept thinking I saw spiders, but I didn't. I think that's something.
Was
that
it like in the
happens.
dark?
No,
No.
all the time.
Yeah.
That I would think I saw a spider move. It's like your peripheral.
Right.
But I wouldn't like look like there's a spider right in front of me. There
That's-
was nothing, but it'd be like I think I saw a spider move.
That's like what my sleep paralysis is like. It's like the things that like
you have sleep paralysis?
oh so bad. Yeah.
Damn.
But like the stuff that you like kind of see out of the corner of your eye, like if you could look at it, like that's like kind of what it's like.
Dude, your sleeping must suck. You fucking dream and you're like a robot that has to keep going, and then you wake up and you can't move.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sleep sucks. So I'm always tired.
You're like one of the kids in fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. Stay up all night.
Every night.
Joey finally falls asleep, and we're in his dream. We're like, yeah, Joey, paint my wall. Joey's like, fuck, I gotta paint this wall.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we could do a sleep paralysis episode where I just like go through like the progression over years.
Yeah.
I think we just do it in a night.
I think we should do, for each of us, we should do a series of 10 episodes, and each one is like 2-year increments.
Oh, like about your life?
Yeah, about your life. You gotta talk about.
Are we going
The
back to
first
like
two will be rough.
introducing ourselves?
Yeah, I think we have to do the full history.
Yeah.
But I think the first two will be rough. I mean, honestly, the first 6 would be rough for me.
Yeah.
I can't really remember anything before I'm 6 years old, to be honest.
I feel like
6 to 11 is rough.
I feel like
Make
I'd
it
go
up.
like look at like pictures and stuff and like try to remember things.
I look at pictures of myself when I'm young, and I don't recognize that dude at all. I mean, I don't remember being that.
But do you that's so funny. But do you like look at an old picture and like see like where like the place you live used to look like, and it kind of takes you back a little bit, like the TV you had and like the things on the corners of the table so you don't hit your soft baby head on them and stuff like that.
We didn't have those.
But you know what I mean, like
But
like
I've read all the pictures I have of myself. It's like I can't really make out much of a background for some reason.
what?
I feel like a lot of the pictures I have of myself, it's like I'm like not in front of anything that I remember.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Like-
Maybe you have a bunch of like repressed like.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. I think I've blocked out a lot of my memories.
We should get a hypnotist in here, and he can hypnotize you, and you can recover your whole childhood on
Yeah.
camera
That would be
in
awesome.
30-minute increments.
Be good.
Damn.
I've thought about doing that before, like going to like hypnotherapy and like having them try to like dig some stuff out. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of stuff that I used to remember that I don't anymore. Like it's just like went into like long-term storage. Like it's just not in my brain.
Just went to the cloud.
Low key.
There's been periods in my life where I remember being like, I'm gonna make myself forget this, and I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, do you want to know everything?
Yeah, I do.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, if you could say you like you uploaded who you were when you were 18 years old onto a hard drive.
I remember that.
And
though.
you,
That was like
okay,
2 years ago.
14.
I remember that too.
Insert age that you
I
don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember a bunch of shit.
But if
going
you
on.
could do that and then just like put it back into your head, like what you were thinking back then, I would never fucking do that.
Dude, forever? You mean forever or for like a minute? Like, can you do it for like an hour?
Sure.
I'd fucking do that all the time. What? You wouldn't do that?
Because you know.
What?
Kieran has shame about his
What did you do when you were 14?
I can't talk about it, dude.
I'm not proud of who I was when I was 14, but I'd love to fucking just feel it. for a
I'd love to
minute.
just fucking make fun of him.
Nah, I'd feel for him. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, do you ever like listen to music you listened to in high school and be like, oh yeah, I remember how I felt exactly all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool to have that, but even more?
Nah.
I think it would. I
Yeah, it'd
remember
be fun.
being-
It'd be
I remember
fun.
being 14 It's cool.
It was very disorienting.
Yeah, but that's what I liked about it. There's a lot of drama.
But just like also like your scope of knowledge when you're 14. It's just
I feel like it's the same as I have now. I feel like I haven't learned shit.
maybe that's a personal thing.
Yeah, I feel like part of me, but I don't know if you guys agree with this. I feel like since I've been 11 years old, I've had like 11, I like clicked, and since then, like I've learned more shit. But I'm pretty much the same guy. Like I feel like being in my head has been the same since then, for the most part. Ups and downs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, there's like a start there.
I've had like a couple of those. Like I had one as an adult in February 2020, and that's been like the click I've been on.
How did that go?
It wasn't like it was not COVID related. Like it was like a month before. It was
Yeah.
just like it was around the time of my birthday, and I was like, I just been like feeling like a specific way for like a long time, like through like high school, like into college, and then it wasn't even, it was more of like a realization than like a sensation where it was just like, oh, like all like the ways that I'm thinking about everything, I don't actually buy into that anymore, and not in like a literal like I believe this and what I actually believe is this. It was like the foundation of everything just kind of like shifted a little bit, which I just like attribute to like hormones basically. It was just like, oh, I'm not like a testosterone filled like child anymore, and then it's kind of.
You still have you haven't run out.
Oh no! But you know what I mean? Like or like I don't know. I like the house settled in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn. That's so real.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think about shit like that a lot, but that's definitely true. Like when I was like a kid, like there was like a long period where like my head voice was like a certain way, or like how I felt, like being disoriented or like being like interested or being like sad or whatever. Like there was like these long like multi-year like sections where like I had like a personality, and then it would just like.
Yeah, I feel like I've been in the same one forever.
That's
like,
cool.
Since I was like 11.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like yours though. You should keep it.
I don't know. I'm trying to change it.
What you been working on?
I don't know.
Extreme makeover personality edition.
I should bring this camera and Zoom with me to therapy tomorrow.
Oh, you go to
Therapy?
therapy?
Yeah,
Dope.
I do it with the school, so it kind of sucks, but it's
Oh,
okay.
that does blow.
I mean, it doesn't suck. It's just they can't do it like weekly. You have to do it like bi-weekly, but it's like cool.
Yeah.
But I should bring this and be like, yo, do you mind?
Yo, I'm gonna record.
It's for the pod. Put it at the end of this. It's an hour long. hour 2 is the Murph Dog therapy session.
Damn. I kinda fuck with your like I feel like I haven't changed at all thing.
What? No, I feel like it's a failure.
Well, it's like it's a failure?
Yeah, I wish I was changing more, but I'm not.
Well, I mean, it's like
I feel like I have something to change. I just haven't. Like,
I more meant like you said it was like you feel like you have the same voice in your head from when you were.
It's true.
Is it
Yeah.
a tangible something, or is it kind of intangible, like the voice in your head, or like how you feel? Like, is
I
it?
feel like it's like intangible.
Yeah.
It's just like the whole thing, like how.
But
I
it's
think
like
and everything.
changed over time.
Yeah, like it changed. Like sometimes I feel like very bad about myself, and sometimes I don't. But it's like I've looked at the world through the same pair of eyes like, all the time. Like I feel like I haven't been like, oh, everything's different. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like also like I'll see something I've written is the most thing. I don't really have as much videos of like me talking when I was younger. Like I'll look at something I've written and I'm like, that was stupid that I wrote that, but I remember that having that feeling. Like it's not like I don't really see shit that I did when I was younger. At least like from like 11 and up. Like when I was a little child, like I have no fucking idea what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like I took a shit on my Snoopy chair when I was a baby. It's like I don't know. But,
Core memory.
But like, like
Just Snoopy's face covered.
yeah. But it's like ever since like I was like 12 and shit, I feel like everything I've done, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Even if I wouldn't do it now.
Like it's just like you're doing
I'm not
this.
like, I can't believe I did that. It's like
No. It's like
it's me.
Like you're doing shit the same way, but
Yeah.
people
Like,
give you advice
yeah.
sometimes, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll do that.
Well,
better.
it's like people act like oh, I was crazy back then, and it's like they're like 22 and they're talking about when they were like 20, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I like, you know what I mean? I like haven't had that, and it's like,
Yet.
yeah, yet, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be crazy. I don't know. I'm not gonna snap. I don't think.
Do you feel like you're gonna snap?
I just said I don't think I'm gonna snap.
Yeah, but that was out of nowhere. Nobody said you might
Well,
snap.
that's the thing of like people being like, "Oh, I was crazy back then." Like, so it's like you snap and you unsnap. I feel like I'm not gonna snap.
I probably snapped. I don't know.
I'm not trying. I mean, I feel like snapping also involves like like drinking shit usually, which I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, it depends what kind of snap you're doing. Is it like a
Mental break.
yeah? Is it like a mental break or is it like just like
I'm more likely to
alcohol
have a
blood
mental
level
break.
0.40?
Yeah. I'm more likely to have a mental break. I think.
Maybe you need to start drinking,
Maybe.
even it out.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I get that with the writing though. My first couple years of college, because I'm an English major, I just had like notebooks of shit, and like
You still have them?
yeah, they're just sitting in a closet somewhere.
That's dope.
But like that, like the person who did that is like not that was pre, you know.
So how do you feel like when do you ever look back at them?
No, I probably could now. I know what's gonna be in there. Like it was
Yeah.
just like me trying to figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
Like it was like a lot of like, cause I was like a constantly like neurotic, like very like shameful individual, like
I feel that.
through like my adolescence.
I feel like that's where I've been at.
Yeah. I would say the difference now is like, you know, the feeling I was talking about in dreams where like I'm not invested in anything because I know it's a dream. That's like now my waking attitude. I prototyped it in my dreams and now like I just like stopped like listening to people. Like I was always like trying to be like go up to people like early in college like, can you help me like figure like how do I like how do I make friends? How do I like be cool with myself? How do I like feel better? And like I would just like I was always like looking for help and then I just stopped looking for help and all my problems went away.
So you got out of your neuroticism by not engaging?
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool, I guess. I don't know.
it's working out so far. We'll see.
It's definitely like a give and take.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You
Definitely a
lose.
trade-off.
Oh, I cut a lot of wood off this tree. did a lot of trimming on the branches, but you know, we're out here.
Now you gotta reveal something, Karen.
Did you shit on your Snoopy tree?
I'm trying to think, cause like I don't know, like in high school, like when I started high school, like I don't know, I never did any drugs till junior year. But before that, I was like, who the fuck does drugs? Why would anyone do that to themselves? And I was just trying to find the point in between that and where I am now, where I just was like, I don't give a fuck.
Where you go in Kieran's room and there's just like loose pills on the floor. He's just like,
What happened? I stopped giving a fuck.
for Kieran's mom, if she ever watches this, there's no pills on Kieran's floor.
Oh my god.
Karen doesn't do pills.
I do remember the point now though. I think it was right when I started smoking weed.
What, when you were like, you realized a change? Or what?
Yeah. I broke up with this girl I was dating. I was like, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks.
And
It's like that movie Office Space.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
cutting open trout at your desk.
Yeah.
But
I was like, in my office.
instead of work, it was class.
there is dead fish on Kieran's floor.
Such a good
what
movie.
What year was this?
2016.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like the scene where he cuts down his office door.
Good.
He has a view. So good.
So good.
All right.
Should we do another half hour?
I gotta go to work.
Fuck.
I know.
We got like another minute.
I feel like we got room. We're going. One more hour. One more hour.
All right. One more hour.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good chat.
That was it.
Cheers.
It's a me.
Hard cut.
Just bring it back around, guys. This is a Halloween episode.
True. Yeah. Damn.
What's more scary than the horrors of our minds? Am I right?
Hey, that's perfect.
That's pretty good.
That's the theme.
Okay. Bye.